name is Faye. I am a retired art educator from the Troup County system in LaGrange. And when I retired about 6 years ago, I thought I would love to do something different and also tie what I learned at West Georgia College, where I graduated from, into what I'm doing right now with the acrylic pour. I did collage, and I love that, but I wanted to take it a little further. I wanted to do something new. So therefore, I researched from books like this, paint pouring, and I have a slew of other books that I read to learn the techniques, so many different techniques. Matter of fact, here's a very brief history of fluid artists. Just one, David Sequarius. He was a Mexican muralist, and he did some accidental paintings with layering and spilling paint on different substrates, which are called canvases. And Jackson Pollock was also inspired by his techniques. So I decided I am going to try my hand at doing these, experimenting with color, and it's a lot of movement in acrylic pouring. These are the instruments that you will use if you decide to do acrylic pouring. You need, well, these are the things you need to wear. You need gloves, and some pour artists, they don't wear gloves, so if you like paint on your hand, it's okay. But acrylic paint will wash off. But I do most of the time. I wear gloves, and I do have an apron also. To do other techniques, this is a blow dryer. Ladies, you use this to dry your hair. So this is for a certain technique that you use. And this right here is called heat gun. There are different types that you use to bust the bubbles in the acrylic pouring paint. And you may wonder what are bubbles. Okay, those are the little bubbles that form underneath the paint and gives it an awesome look. And I have to show you one right here. The different things that you put into the paint, it makes gives a reaction to the paint and gives an awesome look to it. What I use are this from Amazon, the treadmill lubricant. There's so many other things that you can use to get certain reactions in the paint. You gotta have some Floetrol. Okay, you get this at the hardware store. This is the Floetrol flood at the hardware stores that you need to go into your paints to make it flow. That's why it's called acrylic pouring. And it just adds a great adhesion to the canvas, and it pours smoothly. There are other things artists use, so many others. That's why you need to research. I watch so many videos just to learn certain techniques, and eventually you learn your own niche on how to do what you do. And there is really no right or wrong way, but sometimes you may have a little accident, or it may not flow the way you want it to flow, but just keep practicing. That's why it's acrylic pouring, and it's a fluid. It's you just practice, and you'll get to what you'd like to do. I'm back. Hello. Now we're going to do this awesome creative process. I'm going to do 3 pours, 3 techniques. First will be the flip cup dirty pour. I'm going to do. The next one will be the ring pour. All right. And the last one, the swipe with black. One of my favorites. All right. The first pour, the flip cup dirty pour. I'm going to get a 9 by, no, this is 8 by 10 canvas that I'm going to use. And you may say, oh, it has a spot on it. That doesn't matter. It'll be okay because the paint will cover it up. So I'm using an 8 by 10 canvas. Now if you use a larger canvas, I'm sure you'll understand that you will need to get a larger, more paint. The larger the canvas, the more paint you're going to use. So putting my gloves on, if I get paint on my dress, it's my fault. But sometimes I'm pretty clean, pretty neat. All right, this is an 8 by 10. So for the flip cup, you can use 3 or 4 colors. You can actually just use 2. But what I'm going to use 3 colors and black. This cup is it's an 8-ounce cup, but you wouldn't fill it up all the way to the top. A lot of artists, they measure, but I kind of eyeball how much I want in each cup. So with the flip cup dirty pour, I'm going to stir. These are already pre-mixed. The paint is already has Floetrol in it, and when it flows this consistency, it's okay. But I think I see a little clump in mine. What you do, you just get it out with your stick, and this keeps it from, when you pour it on your canvas, keep it from getting to stick. The biggest thing that takes the most when you're doing pouring paint is mixing it. And I have already mixed this. And sometimes you may see a need to add a little more Floetrol. But when it flows like this, it's okay. And you do not necessarily have to use black or white. You can just use the 3 colors, but some artists, and I like the difference that it has when you pour the paint, it separates the colors. So that is flowing okay, and I will add just a little more medium to it. This is pouring medium. I get this at Hobby Lobby, and it helps also, and it's okay to add another medium in there. This gives the paint a better flow. Some people use this. Now this little ball is very expensive. It's like $9. Okay? And Floetrol lasts somewhat longer. This is a much bigger container. Alright, so it's flowing pretty good. I added that pouring medium to it, and okay, that's doing okay. I think that was a little glob in here, but the stirring makes a difference. You gotta stir. If you don't stir enough, and I keep seeing that little clump there. I guess I'll get it out in a minute. There it goes. When I pour it, it'll be okay. I will just drag it out. Now, these 3 colors, I said I was going to use black. These containers, you can buy these at the dollar store. Have your colors already pre-mixed. You have to, don't keep them too long in the bottles, and I think that's why I got a clump there. So I'm shaking the black, and I am going to add some black as I pour my cup. You have to have a reserve cup. This is why we call it dirty pour. You're going to put all the colors in one cup. We don't want to forget. Now I have the acrylic pour oil. You can use this. I ordered this from Amazon. You can also use most pour artists like the treadmill lubricant the best, but there's so many different things that artists get, the sales, that make these beautiful little areas in your painting. Just as this coconut milk, that's a good thing too. Alright, I'm going to put 1, 2, just a few drops of this silicone that makes those nice air bubbles. But we have to burst them with my trusty torch. And you don't necessarily have to, but that's what, it helps the painting, it adds to it, and it gives more sales. Hello again. This is the famous Dirty Pour, and I think this is one of my boys and girls' most favorite of all to do. Only we're going to do a Dirty Pour flip cup. Alright, so here's my reserve cup. There's no right or wrong way to pour this in, but you can start with whatever color you'd like. And I'm going to add some black, so that can be in between the color. Red, yellow, and blue, our primary colors. And we know we can get any color from the primary colors. So, and the black. The black is going to be a separation of the colors, hopefully. And then I only put Floetrol in the black. I did not put the silicone in it. So I'm just rotating the colors at intervals, not rotating, but layering the colors. Alright, and I think I will have enough. Alright, I'm going to put black, and you can put black all over it or white, but this, you develop your own technique. So I'm going to take this craft stick. You got to have a lot of craft sticks. Forgot to tell you all that. Craft sticks, cups, okay? You don't stir a whole lot. You just maybe go 1, 2, 3, and take the stick out. Alright. This is the flip cup. And the reason it's called the flip cup Dirty Pour, you're going to put your canvas on top and flip it over and give the paint time to settle. And remember, we have 3 colors in here, plus black. Black, that's a neutral color. So we're going to tap a little bit, give it time to settle. Okay. And then the excitement. Wow. Look at those awesome cells. And you, oh, even the cup is nice.
That's so cool.
Oh.
It kind of like planet Earth.
Yeah.
Like a lovely. That's so satisfying.
And after,
you guys don't get to see this in like personally, like I am, but this is satisfying.
I really like this one myself. That's one thing that's exciting about paint pouring, fluid art, acrylic pouring, whatever you want to call it, is that you never ever get the same results. It's different all the time. And the heat will bust what air bubbles there are. And I may do it again after I tip. So, it's in the tilting also. You may see an area like, whoa, I want to keep that. And so those sails really look nicely right there. Okay. Alright. Okay. I should kind of keep that little bit right there. Oops. I don't want to lose all that. And also another exciting thing about acrylic pouring, you may see something in there and you can draw into it, you can paint into it, you can collage into it, whatever. And if there's an earring like this, you can like take the glove and kind of pat it a little bit. Oops, I don't lose some of that. And take your finger and go under it like this. There's another way of, if you don't want the edges to get underneath, rather, you can put tape, masking tape underneath, but that shouldn't be any problem, because if you take it to Hobby Lobby or any other frame shop, they can cover that up nicely. I think that one turned out awesome.
That looks so good.
So what I'm going to do, also have a lot of paper towels, and let me see, am I still good? I'm going to take the torch and try to burst some more air bubbles. You'll create some more cells, and you may see some little tiny cells popping up. It'll take maybe about a week for this to dry good. And if you're going to preserve it, there's all sorts of sealers you can get, acrylic quartz sealers. I haven't tried the resin. I got it. I'm kind of nervous about using it. You have to do it at a certain time and have the measurements correctly, and it will give more depth to your pour. It would also give it a glass-like finish, almost like the way it's looking now. Because when this dries, it will not be as shiny, but after you spray to protect it, it will be okay. All right. That is the Flip Cup Dirty Pour. Well, just 3 colors in black. So you see what those 3 colors did. It's using the primary colors. And you got all sorts of cellular designs, webbing in it. So it's a nice look. So I'm going to take this up and put it over on my drying rack to dry. Alright, I ordered this from Amazon also, because I had to have somewhere to put all these pours. So that's the Dirty Cup, Flip Cup.
Okay.
The next pour is a very exciting pour, I think. It's called a ring pour, and you're going to see why it's called a ring pour, because it will have rings in it, and it will resemble the rings in a tree. And you can use any range of colors to do this. This is the empty cup. You gotta have an extra cup, and I'm going to use the primary colors again. Only I'm just going to add an extra color. I think it's a pretty green emerald. I'm not sure, but it's a pretty color green, and oh, it pours really good. See how it flows? It flows really good. That's going to be good, and it's good to have that consistency. If you don't, this was okay. It will flow all right. I think I may add just a little more of the pouring medium. We know Floetrol is a pouring medium. You can use Elmer's glue as a pouring medium. Some people just use Elmer's glue. That's cheaper, but I just like to try different things. I love to experiment. So this is flowing okay, and I'm going to see what the red. Look at the red. Red's doing okay also. Oops, did I see a glob? Oops, I think I did a little bit. You don't want those clumps in there. Kind of ruin your painting. But after you get your pour on there and you see it, you can take a little tweezer and pick it up and get it out of there. I'm going to add just a little more this pouring medium. And it's going good. And this is by, that's a famous company, Artisa, I think. Not sure. All right.
Not famous enough.
That's good. Here we go. I'm going to start with the green. Red. Blue. Yellow. And go back to this color. It's a pretty bright red. Alright, you know what? I'm going to top it off with black. Here we go. I'm going to pinch the cup like this. And it's a certain way you jiggle. You just kind of do it like this. See the rings? And I didn't put in silicone in this on the Floetrol. And you don't necessarily have to do it for a ring pour, but I must remember to do it for the swipe that we will do next. And we'll do a little jiggle, 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 jiggle with the cup. And I may get some cells in this, but it's to resemble tree rings in a tree. Okay. And I'm thinking maybe I should have put some white in it. But I can see a little of the black. The last color you put in, that's the color that will be on the outside. I didn't put a lot of black, but I think it's okay. Yellow is powerful. Okay. Alright, so here we go. This is the ring pour. Have to do the tilting. And try to preserve the rings. I would like to keep that. Yeah, there we go.
It almost kind of makes me think of like malachite, because it has sort of this layered green and a little bit of blue.
What? Think of what name?
Malachite. It's a type of stone.
Oh, okay.
It's just very layered with mostly green and blue, and it sort of made me think of like how that stone is layered.
Yeah. Some people can say, "Oh, I see this, this, this." Everybody sees different things, and I do have some rings there, but I'm thinking I have to move you on down to cover that. I have done better ring pours than this. Some of the techniques are easier than others. It's practice, that's all it is.
Either way, it's still fun to watch. Oh, that's so pretty, though.
Yeah. Okay. Like the brown one on the floor. Well, you can't see it's covered up. Well, that one over there. So it was a big ring pour that I did. About an aquarium of that. Okay. And I think the black gave the darkness to it, but it's okay. I like it. And the difference in primary and secondary colors, plus I added the extra green to it. All right, this is called the ring pour. All right, I'm going to put it here to dry. The last one will be the famous swipe. All right. I got my water. For this, you need water, paper towel. I'll show you what we're going to do with the paper towel. All right. I'm going to wet it. And the reason we call it swipe is we're going to swipe with the paper towel. You can swipe the plastic. Oops, clunk in that. Plastic sheeting. Anything that, a cloth. One of my favorite artists, it's a lady in Florida. She swipes with the ends of t-shirts. Everybody has their own idea what they like to do. All right, here we go. You can pour your paint in any direction. You do the swipe using 3 or 4 colors or more. And remember, you gotta have plenty of cups. I am going to blue, and we're keeping all the paint at the bottom part of the canvas. And yep, I forgot to do it. We're gonna do it anyway. Got to put out. And if you forget to put your additive to make your sails, you can do what I did. Because this is what makes it, the sails, awesome. I'm going to add a little more because I think this already had some in it. I'm going to stir. And I think I see some sails popping up already. And the thing is, I'm going to add two or three drops. I think I had more than 2 or 3 drops. The squirts of silicone. Stir just a little bit, not too much. And I'm going to add the red. All right. I'm going to use black to swipe with. Black is it's already been mixed. It has Floetrol, as I said earlier, but no silicone in it. And you only put the black at the top. If you're going to use white, you only put the white at the top. I've swiped more with black because it appears that the cells will come through a show better. I'm going to get my blow gun to invest any air bubbles that's there. And I'm going to use just a little of this because some of this has silicone in it. The black, when I swipe, you're going to notice that it's supposed to, it will come over the colors. I'm using my sprayer. You can do this so many different ways. I find this quicker. Just spray my paper towel. You can dip it in water. You can go to the sink and do it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the paper towel over. Let it kind of sit and saturate. Then slowly drag. And hopefully we will see some cells popping up. And it's okay, some artists swipe again. All right. So as we wait a while, you see them popping up. And I have done this before. All the black. And you can see the cells coming to the top. And I'm going to pour air to it and make them pop up a little more. See how they're popping up? Little pin-sized cells. Take it over. Don't let it stay too long. And the longer it's set, it will, more cells will come to the surface of the paint, like the silicone adds to it to cause the oil and the paint mix together, and there's a reaction. So you can notice that there's more cells. And it may resemble, a lot of artists have theirs to resemble flowers, made it into a flower garden, or so many different things you can add to make it what you would like for it to be. So this is called Swipe with Black. Okay. And I hope you enjoyed these techniques. This is one of my favorite. I even have cells on the side. So maybe you guys got a favorite one that you like. See, I picked that out of there. Had a little glob there. So I hope you've enjoyed watching these 3 techniques. There's so many more. The Dutch pour, as I tell you, you can demonstrate with the blow dryer, but we'd have paint all over the place. But these are very exciting, and so many different things you can learn from color. And come to my studio sometimes, and we can do some together. And even walk through my garden at the same time. Thank you for watching. Faye Bird. Come visit me sometime. Hello, my name is Faye Bird. I am a retired art educator from the Troup County system in LaGrange. And when I retired about 6 years ago, I thought I would love to do something different and also tie what I learned at West Georgia College, where I graduated from, into what I'm doing right now with the